Hi there, this is Rob at Reason101.net, and I'm here to show you a different way that you can play your Kong device. This can end up leading into some glitch type effects, and it can also be used to play your straight drums through an arpeggiator. So let's just dig in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a combinator that's attached to the main mixer. Underneath that, we're going to create a Kong device. And then underneath that, we're going to create an arpeggiator, an RPG8. And if you flip it around, it's already all going to be linked up. So the CV outs, note out is going to be linked up to the sequencer control, and then you've got the pitch and the mod wheel that are also connected. So we're all set with that. Now, the first thing, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically load up a patch in Kong. So we'll open up a patch, and I'll use just the deep house patch that's inside the factory sound bank. And this has a lot of cool sounds in it. Okay, so once we've done that, go outside the combinator and create yourself a matrix. Let's do a matrix pattern sequencer. Hold down Control and click R, and that's going to randomize a pattern inside the matrix. And then what you're going to do is you're going to right click over the pattern area, and you're going to select Copy Pattern to Track. And then you're going to go into your sequencer, you're going to find the track there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this up to the combinator on the combinator track, and then I'm going to go to the matrix and I'm going to delete the tracks and the devices because you don't need them anymore. And no, you don't want to duplicate them. You want to delete them. There you go, delete track and device. Click yes to delete it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this pattern and you're going to open up your tool window, and you're going to go under the transposed notes section, click on the randomize button, and go from C3 to B6. And what this does is it will play notes that are just within that range, which is the range that will affect the Kong device. So once you've done that, you don't need your tool window anymore. We can go back to our main rack here, and we can open up the programmer. And what we want to do, we don't want to duplicate the notes because right now the Kong is receiving notes and the ARP is receiving notes. So we don't want to do that. We just want to have the ARP receive the notes. So go into Kong, select it, and uncheck the received notes area. Now what's going to happen if you loop everything and start playing it, you're going to see that the ARP is triggering things. And you can do a few different adjustments here. You can change the mode that's being used. You can change the octave, you can change the insert type, you can change your rate. Okay, you can have it free running, which can do some glitch effects, like I said, if you really up the rate. So you can have a lot of fun with that. You can also use the gate length to affect the note length. Just move it up a little. You can use your hold feature here, and you can use your octave shift here to affect the way that things are played. Okay, so once you have that down, let's just stop it. It's just a simple case of actually applying things to your rotaries. So for instance, you can use rotary 1 to be your rate, which is going to be probably the most important part. Rotary 2 can be your gate length. Rotary 3 can be your, let's see, we'll do the shift, rotary 3, and then rotary 4 can be your mode. On the buttons, you can select to apply a hold. You can also select to have your octave 1 to 2. On button 3, you can have an insert and play around with your different inserts. Here what we'll do is we'll do a low-high insert. And then on button 4, We can do, what else are we going to do? Oh yeah, sync or not sync. And then in your programmer, go to the ARP section and create another instance of rotary 1. First rotary is going to be the rate, so we're going to go to the arpeggiator and we're going to do the synced rate. We're also going to do on the same rotary, we're going to do the free rate as well. Rotary 2 is going to be the gate length, so you're going to go in here, select gate length. Rotary 3 is going to be your shift, which is going to be on your keyboard. That's going to be your octave shift. Rotary 4 is going to be the mode. Button 1 is going to be your hold, which is under your keyboard. Button 2 is going to be your octave. And that octave is going to be between 1 and, let me see, I think it's 1 and 2. Let's just make sure. No, it's going to be octave 0 and 1. And then button 3 is going to be your insert. And what I would do for the insert is I would do a high-low insert. There you go. And then for the sync, you want your button 4 to be the sync. Like that. So that's going to go to be a synced rate and a free rate. And there you go. You set up something that can be kind of useful. And now all it takes in terms of using this is you just need to go into your sequencer, add in some notes. You can even randomize the notes if you want to keep randomizing them. And then you can go back and you can start playing around with it. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope this inspires you. Hope it leads you to some new directions with Kong. And I'm Rob, and you can visit me at reason101.net. Thanks for listening.